guys doing? Hope you're doing pretty well. Right now, the moon is at 32.4% illumination in the sign of Sagittarius, going towards that half moon in Capricorn on the 22nd. Pluto is going direct. It won't be in retrograde anymore on October 10th. We've got a lot of cosmic changes, right? I've elaborated quite a bit on these changes in some previous videos, so I will do it now. I actually prefer when Pluto is in retrograde, right? That's in my unpopular opinion, because Pluto is wreaking havoc all the rest of the time, right? And it's kind of like where we get a little respite, you know? But I mean, Pluto's not necessarily bad energy either, right? It shows up in the energy of like karmic conditions or karmic partnerships, resolving, things in regards to our desires, our attachments, our vices. It's connected to all kinds of things. So let's see kind of how this energy is translating into your life. All right. Who am I speaking to right now? What message do you need to hear? The Seven Star Sisters, birthing creation's tapestry of life and expression. The Golden Children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. I like this because, for one of these cards indicates that you are part of a soul tribe, right? A very specific soul group. And the way I see it is that, like, stars are kind of incubators for souls, right? I mean, all the scientists will tell you we are made of star stuff, right? And what's interesting about that is that, energy is neither created nor destroyed. It is simply recycled throughout the universe, throughout the multiverse, the whatever verse, And so, with this energy, I believe that when a star dies and all that energy goes off into different directions in the universe, and it also seeks itself out, right? It seeks out that familiar energy, the energy of what was there with them, that was once a part of their whole, right? Their entire being. So that's where the idea of star badges come from, or like, you have so many like karmic soulmates that you meet people and you're like, I've known this fool my whole life, and you met him 20 minutes ago, and it's like these strong connections that are kind of inexplicable. It shows that you're connecting with some of these people in your star badge, right? And it reflects the Big Bang a little bit, because as the Big Bang happened, and we can still kind of see it happening because it's still technically exploding, is as the universe expanded and all the matter just kind of spewed out in all the different directions, while it's flying outward, it also, through like through the whole chaos, entropy mess of what is happening during the Big Bang, then all this matter starts seeking out the familiar, right? And then we see kind of the law of attraction a little bit in that, how like then matter just starts piling up on each other over here and over here. And comet hits this planet, and now there's aspects of both on that, and then this hits that, and and it's like, and you see all the mass kind of start growing together in different mass forms, and then you get different planets, different moons, suns, stars or suns, all the things, because energy is just piling, and even antimatter starts piling on itself, right? And that's where we get black holes and wormholes and those kinds of things, So, because like energy attracts like energy. And so you are attracting your soul tribe because you're getting in touch with your inner child. You're existing at a higher frequency. The higher frequency you're at, the closer you are to that gateway that brings you close to your star, right? And this big old sun here, this big old star here, it's like I see you like kind of walking through the doorway to connect with the other aspects of the star that you come from, right? And seeing that you have rare gifts, right? So you could be hyper intuitive. You could really read a room. You probably have like crazy dreams or deja vu. And it's like the more you get in touch with your inner child, the more you allow that side of you to thrive. It's like the more in tune you are with your soul tribe and with your gifts, right? Be playful in life, I'm hearing that, like, don't get so caught up in taking life too seriously. Allow yourself to be playful in life, It's not all paying bills and working and all that. Like, play outside, get your home skillets or whatever but allow yourself to enjoy, the things that you do enjoy. In one of my Kali cards, it says, find that, and I'm paraphrasing, but basically, like, sometimes, like, tapping into your pleasure and your enjoyment in life it is a form of like worshiping the divine feminine, right? And so it's tapping into that creative artistic side of your brain. When I'm saying feminine, that's what I'm really talking about, is like the creative artistic side of you, the spiritual side of you, the side of you that is curious, the side of you that is receptive to your gifts and to the gifts of others. It's like the more open you are, the more receptive you are, like, I see the more you're going to really benefit from your gifts. First card out is Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse is the energy of staying put, not running away from things. No, let's elaborate on this a bit. We're feeling stuck. We've got the Hanged Man, Neptune energy showing up. And then we have the World in reverse, Saturn energy. So, it's like, what I'm seeing here is like feeling unable to like walk away from a situation, or feeling like there's an obstacle or a hold up, right? Like when I say the Hanged Man, I'm thinking suspension, like you're feeling suspended in the air. You can't necessarily run when you're suspended in the air, right? And the World in reverse is like a cycle that is due to close isn't closing yet. There's like a level of like maybe even like through divine intervention having to stay put. What is this about? Could be in regards to work. I'm seeing Five of Pentacles here, and this is like, you know, you could be like financially just like, fuck, like I don't like my job or whatever the case is. But with the Prince of Pentacles here, I see like a new opportunity coming in for you. Like right when you're at this feeling of feeling a little bit defeated or like, where do I go from here? Then it's like something shows up for you. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is somebody could be speaking a truth or like opening up communication with you. If this Five of Pentacles could also represent like a sense of loneliness or kind of feeling alone in the world. And with the Prince of Pentacles, it could be a different kind of extension of an offer, right? It could be more on the romantic side because I'm seeing the Lovers come out, a Gemini energy, and I'm seeing that there's like a union or a partnership if this is in regards to business. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of this energy that like the second you let go of whatever limitations you've been holding on to, it's like it opens this door to this. And the train's going crazy, so I'm gonna pause this while the train goes by and I'll be right back. Alright, now that the train has awoken the entire neighborhood, we shall return to the reading. So, yeah, Queen of Pentacles is always holding on to something. And I feel this with her being in reverse here, especially with you being an earth sign. I'm feeling that there's this need to let go, right? To kind of allow, like, the universe to do what the universe does, right? If you try to hold on to control or try to hold on to certain outcomes or, you know, certain ways or mindsets, then, you know, I feel that, like, that is ultimately what keeps you, like, hung in suspension. Like, if you really want to properly manifest something, you have to think on, like, what if it does work? What if things end up being exactly how you want them? You know, rather than focusing on, well, what if this and what if that, and, you know, rather than feeding that doubt, you know, really, like, give weight to the potential that things could be built for you. And also, you know, when you're manifesting, you have to let go of your manifestations. It's like the second you let go is when they, like, come to fruition. What are you manifesting? Could be love. The Lovers are here, but I feel like it's more than that. Could be business partnership, opportunities. Six of Wands, it could have to do with, you know, getting proper acknowledgement. Like in the workplace, like, or even just in life, it's like kind of standing in the spotlight. Like being recognized for like all that you've done and all, like how far you've come, right? With the Temperance in reverse, I do see that, like, the wait is over, right? Temperance is all about waiting and patience and divine timing. And this could also mean that, too, that, like, you could be lacking patience. You could be like, I've been waiting, actually. I've been waiting for these outcomes. And, and maybe ultimately it is that forced waiting that gives you that release that you need. As soon as you let go, then, like, things fall into place here. With the Princess of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that, like, even your inner child is in this energy of, like, or you could perhaps have a child. That's, like, in this energy of needing to, like, not cling to outcomes. And it's very reflective of what is seen in you, right? And what you do, how you do it. It's being reflected in this younger energy. And if finances are an issue, you could be getting impatient with that. Like, the living paycheck to paycheck, or paying debts off and doing all that. It's daunting, right? And this could be something that's, like, affecting your energy as well, and kind of leaving you in this stuck feeling, like struggling to move forward, struggling to push past certain things. And you have to keep in mind, if you do have children, and your mindset transfers on to them, right? You don't realize it until it's gone too far sometimes. Seven of Pentacles, I do see, I see opportunities opening up for you, new jobs, new career opportunities, if that's what you're looking for. Could be in regards to moving as well, or, like, something in regards to your material resources, right? Like, what is tangible. With the Three of Swords in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing healing and acceptance on the board. There could be, even a sense of forgiving those who have left you in the need for healing, right? The ones that have traumatized you and hurt you. It's like part of, like, what you manifest is, like, just stop giving energy to people and places and things that have left you feeling betrayed or heartbroken, depleted, Two of Wands in reverse. You'll come to a place of no longer feeling at a crossroads, becoming very decisive, very specific about the outcomes that you desire and what direction you want to take your life. And we have Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is all about getting down to work, right? It's about focusing on work, like getting shit done, focusing on your creativity. What are your natural talents, right? What is something that feeds your soul? Because that's ultimately what I see you going toward. And with the Centaurus energy here, when I see a centaur, I think of Sagittarius. And you have the Sagittarius card here with the Temperance in reverse. So, keep in mind this, like, heavy fire energy. Fire can burn earth. So, I'm feeling this kind of conscientious energy of, like, and I'm not talking about specifically people in the zodiacs. I'm talking about the energy of the zodiacs, because we have, we dance between the zodiacs as well, just like planets do. during our cycles and our, what we're identifying with on our natal charts and all that. And I just see this need to focus, right? And rather than looking at the limitations or the things that have left you suspended in life, it's like time to cut the cord of the past and really embark on this future energy of healing and acceptance, openness, decisiveness, If you want less of the hurt, focus on the healing, If you focus on the healing, you're going to have a lot more of that healing, right? A lot of more of that transcendence energy rather than the stuck feeling that comes from like overthinking on like poverty or loss or lack in any area of your life, right? Whether it's emotional, financial, spiritual, whatever. Focus on the abundance. All right, let's see what Kali has to say about all this. Kali Kamasa Nasini. It is time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but not allow it to define you or direct the course of your life. That's basically what I was saying. Give up your stories about the past. You've outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativities. Let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. Mahavidya. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us toward a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, whatever the logical mind has to say about them. You're outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior outcome. There's a lot of this energy of like growth, right? Popping up. A lot of this like energy, it's like talking about how you're outgrowing your past, you're outgrowing your problems, you're birthing superior outcomes, you're opening up to the gift of life unfolding. These are very significant, right, shifts. And it's like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, like when you change your mind, you change your life. And when you change your mind, you change your actions, you change your reactions, you change everything if you got to, right? If you need everything to change, then change everything. And it's not saying change you. It's just saying get more in touch with who you authentically are. And who you authentically are is ultimately going to align you with the outcomes that you actually desire, right? And, other people may not understand it. But the closer you are to your truest self, the more abundance you'll see flowing into your life. The further you are from your truest self, the more loss and lack you will see in your life, because that's the universe's way of letting us know, hey, you're veering, you're off track, you're focused on things that don't matter, you're worried about the wrong things, dog. Like, we got you. And I really feel that, like, there's an awakening that's happening here through this healing and through this acceptance that you're experiencing. But anywho, That's what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will see you later.